Hey there guys, I'm SonicGhost and welcome back to some more Let's Play Kirby Superstar Ultra. Last time we began the Revenge of Meta Knight mode here, and we got pretty good ways into this mode already. So now we're making our way over to the left wing on the Halberd. So let's go ahead and destroy said left wing, shall we? So we kind of stand around there a little bit because I have to end the episode. That's unfortunately how things work for recording. So kind of wasted some time, but luckily we do have more than enough time to actually beat this mode, so I'm not really worried about it all too much. So using Jet here, I can actually blow up these little bomb platforms so we can make our way down to these ladders, but it's a little tricky. In order to do so, you kind of need to use your little charge ability to do so. But I swear, I think the hitbox on this charge ability on Jet was increased for the DS version of Kirby Superstar, because I don't remember that working all that well in the original version. I've tried it, and sometimes, I swear, my Jet can break open those platforms, sometimes it doesn't. It's been very selective, so I think they increased the hitbox a bit on this move, which if that's the case, I'm kind of glad they did. Makes things a lot more, well, consistent with the attack in general. But there you go. That's the left wing destroyed. I don't know how we really destroyed it. We kind of just flew straight up. But hey, it's done. So now the Halberd's a lot weaker. The left wing is destroyed. Damage to 74% of the wing. Ugh! We're starting to lose stability because of it. Retract the sails. Give more lift to the left wing. Hey, where's Kirby now? It looks like he's inside the cabin now. We got him on radar. He's in the ducts. And these ducts look pretty dangerous. I mean, look at all that electricity. What's he doing there? He's moving through the ducts now. Yeah, I wonder what gave that away. Is he lost or something? Wait, I thought of something. So we could take that door down below, but actually if you move your way up here, you trigger an auto-scrolling section that's extremely short. But you take this door, and we made it to the armory. Interesting. He has his pick of a lot now. So this is kind of a good area to pick a lot of powers. You got Mike there if you want that enemy, and you have all these different things you can select from. I'm going to actually select Hammer, because normally if I was playing the original on the Super Nintendo, I'd be picking Plasma because you can really spam that. But you can't really spam that move all that much here. Are we all ready? Are we really doing this? Huh. I know we'll regret this. Shut up! Now is the only chance to finish him. This time, we will succeed! Heavy Lobster, away! So this is it, the rematch against Heavy Lobster. This time, we can actually kill the thing, and we need to progress. But the first portion of this fight is just an auto-scrolling section where he's chasing us. Crush him! Crush him! Looks like our ship is falling apart. Don't worry about it. Just press on. So unfortunately, I kind of got caught behind the Heavy Lobster there, but it's not really that big of a deal. I just have to be careful not to get crushed, because crushing will be an instant KO for me. I gotta make sure that does not happen. So here, just gotta be careful of some of his attacks. He will be jumping around a lot, and he will be shooting out things at us. He'll either shoot a projectile we can use to suck up and shoot back at him, or he'll be using fire against us. So he has a flamethrower, and we can't absorb that. So be very careful and just watch what he does next. But besides that, Heavy Lobster is a pretty slow-moving target until he just charges you on screen, so he's very easy to avoid. Looks like the explosion from Heavy Lobster took out the right wing. Having both wings destroyed may be just what we needed. Kirby is climbing around the outside of the ship, heading for the helm. Man, Meta Knight did not look happy there. I mean, I wouldn't be either if my ship just had 2 wings destroyed and the one person running the ship just said, it's okay, we'll be fine. I mean, that just didn't sound encouraging. It's like, oh yeah, that's what we needed. Kirby is moving along the base of the ship. Not much we can do with him there, but the wind is strong. And it's cold. And it's high. And it's scary. Alright, you lot. Man, a lot of those guys just really don't want to be outside, which I don't blame them. It is kind of cold out here when you're flying around at pretty high speeds, which I'm just surprised Kirby is able to stay on the ship like this. You would think you'd just be flying right off. We got some powers here we can go ahead and select, but I don't really want either one of those two. So we'll keep Hammer. So as you can see down there, we can fall into those ducts if we get trapped in one of these rooms. And that does push us straight left, so we can't just run over here to the right by using that bottom pathway. It just won't work out. Now here we want to actually make our way over to left first because actually, wait, what is over there? I never knew what's actually over in this section. They added that little extra detail for the DS version. And it's like, what, guys, what can I do over there, huh? I don't remember. It's been that long. It looks dangerous though. I don't want to touch it. But we need to go to the right there so we can open up the pathway to actually take this elevator all the way down. And over here we have an extra life and we have ourselves a yo-yo power. I just want the life. Thank you very much. Yo-yo can kind of just stay. So we got some more enemies here and some cannons, which mobile cannons, that's a very interesting thing to see. So we can't really get in there because we don't have Yo-Yo. Actually, you know what? We should probably grab Yo-Yo real quick because I want to show what's in that room. So let's just go ahead and do that. I don't want to lose my hammer because I believe with a good hammer toss, I can actually get in the room. But I don't want to chance it, and plus I don't want to lose my hammer in general. So let's just grab ourselves a Yo-Yo. Oh, please. I'm getting my powers knocked down me left and right in this playthrough so far. So there you go. Bonkers, you're done. And all we need is you just to walk around and hold my hammer. Thank you very much. No! My secret stash of foods and 1-up! So, you were the one hoarding them? You scallywag! They look delicious. They do! Let's go ahead and eat some. I mean, I just got hit there, but I don't care. I got pancakes and tomatoes. I'm good. Got plenty of food here. So that's just a nice little secret room, but I always like reading that little dialogue. It's hilarious. Kirby is heading for the reactor. If we lose the reactor, this is all over for sure. Never fear. I don't think Kirby can do anything to the reactor. So long as the reflected laser doesn't hit the reactor, it'll be invincible. Don't say things like that. Ooh, well, I guess I know what we're doing. So, this here is the reactor. So, just like that Waddle Dee said, let the laser shoot the core. It's the only way you can damage this thing. You have a cannon here that can shoot you, and it'll also move out these little flamethrower-like things, but that's pretty much all you have to worry about. And this cannon here will shoot out fireballs, so you can just kind of wail on it like I'm doing now to damage it and eventually destroy the cannon. But 3 laser shots will destroy the reactor. So we just took away 1 less attack, so it kind of speeds up this fight a little bit. So the lasers actually do aim to where Kirby is, so that's the hard part about this fight. The reactor has been destroyed! All of our wheelie power sources are escaping! Ah, what are you idiots doing? Well, wheelies for days. Now we can ride all the wheels. So that's another piece of the Halberd destroyed. I'm surprised this thing's able to still fly. It's very, very damaged at this point. All systems failing. Number 3 and number 5 engines are gone. We're junked. Nothing left to do but crash. We failed, but there's nothing we can do. Attention to all crew. Evacuate ship immediately. Ah! The ship is done for. I gotta get out of here. So the Halberd is on its last leg, as you can see by that health meter on the bottom screen. And even the radar, too, is blinking, so it's just barely staying intact. We got some powers here we can grab, but I'm still good with my hammer, thank you. I'm escaping now. Don't think badly of me. So, now it's time for the rest of you to escape as well. I will stay until the bitter end. We shall finish off Kirby. Then, all escape together. You are all about to perish. Do as you please. I'm sorry. Man, what a faithful crew. They're gonna be with Meta Knight to the very end. This is a crew you definitely want to have on your ship. Wait, Kirby! I cannot let you go any farther. Well, okay, that's fine. Just get in my belly. So this is your final Mook Rush here of the Revenge of Meta Knight mode, but since it's these guys, you can kind of just inhale anyways. If you're just base Kirby, this is nothing, really. Just take these guys and swallow up. Lord Meta Knight, please take care. We'll go on ahead then. So that's it. That's all the staff taken care of, so there's only one more person left on the Halberd, and it's Meta Knight himself. So, let's do it. We have 3 other powers we can go ahead and choose from. Although one of them's completely useless. I mean, let's go ahead and just go into the final room here with sleep. Oh yeah, you can't because it's a waste of time. Why is that there? It's just so random. This is the end, Kirby. Come meet your doom. Or racist. You're not supposed to say that. Just keep it to yourself. So, they want you to use sword for this. You can make a helper and keep your power by absorbing that one, but we're going to be fighting this with sword and a bonkers on our side. So this is more of a 2-on-1 fight now, but whatever works, right? We have a time limit. We can't spend that much time actually fighting Meta Knight before the ship collides. If that timer reaches 0, that's a game over for us, so we kind of want to kill him before that timer reaches 0 and we all die. So, as you see here, he has a multitude of different attacks, and that tornado one is probably his most devastating one. It's very hard to dodge, and it does a lot of damage. So I'm surprised Bonkers got that last hit. So I'm going to see if I can do something here. I don't know if it works in this version. Nah, I couldn't do it. Okay, but in the original Super Nintendo version, there was a glitch where if you made a helper as soon as the screen faded to black, or in the DS version's case, faded to white, you will make a glitched helper for the next screen, and it's just really a cosmetic thing. It doesn't really do anything, but I believe they did fix that for the DS version. As you can see, we have an animated cutscene this time around, showing Kirby getting on top of Wheelie and riding his way out of the Halberd. So it's time for us to escape. The ship is blowing up, and we gotta get out of here, but Meta Knight, as he says, he won't let us leave. So we gotta hurry. We only have 40 seconds to get off the ship. And it's very destroyed, so we gotta move. There's a lot of areas here we can just stop. That's the biggest problem with this area right here, and you've gotta really be paying attention for that reason. A lot of blocks you'll be running into, a lot of gaps for you to fall down and die, which if you do, you just restart here on Wheelie. But that's it. We've escaped the Halberd, and now it's going down. Sorry, Meta Knight, but your evil ways kind of cost you a Halberd. We see the ship in basically every Kirby game with Meta Knight really in it, so we'll see that thing again. Most definitely. But man, that made a very big splash. Looks really good, too. You know, besides the compressed FMV here on the DS, it still does look pretty good. But that's it. That's Revenge of Meta Knight. So now we get our credits roll, and we get to see all the different names for both the Kirby abilities and the helpers with them, too. Which is funny, because most of these we didn't even get a chance to really use. And it's a weird place for them to put the helper call list in the game, to be honest, because Revenge of Meta Knight, even for the original Kirby Superstar, wasn't the final mode that you got to play. So it kind of feels like it's a mode too early to give us the names of the abilities and the helpers. We still have another mode left for at least the original Kirby Superstar before we actually get to see the real credits. But for now, at least we get to know what everyone's called. So that was Revenge of the Meta Knight as a whole. It's a very fun mode. Doesn't take too long, as you can see. And you unlock this actually from beating Dynablade in the original Kirby Superstar. So Revenge of Meta Knight is actually a follow-up to what happened in the Dynablade story. You need to help Dynablade first and save her, and her kids as well, because then Dynablade becomes Kirby's friend, which helps you get on top of the Halberd. So it's nice to see these two stories actually connect to each other, since Kirby Superstar is known to be this big game with a bunch of different modes, basically kind of like a micro game kind of thing, or mini game, depending on how you want to call it. So it's just nice to see two stories actually connect to each other. But now that we've beaten Revenge of Meta Knight, we unlocked Milky Way Wishes, which is our last thing here on the little pegboard. So looks like we don't really have too much left to do. So now with that said, I'm going to end the episode on that note. Next time on Let's Play Kirby Superstar Ultra, we'll make our way through the next mode here in the game, Milky Way Wishes. I'll see you guys next time.